In 2022, I worked as a care assistant here in the United Kingdom. And one thing I was really big at that time, even till date, is being able to have extra source of income. And for me at that time, the only way to get extra source of income working as a care assistant is to pick extra shifts and to keep picking more and more and more shifts. And at that time, I got burnt out. I have the 7.5 hours contracted hours, and that's working for like about 3.5 days, sometimes 4 days in a week. And for you to make that extra income, you need to pick additional one or two shifts for that week to be able to meet up with, the kind of salary you would want to get at the end of the month. And I really got tired. I got really burnt out. And that was when I started making research on how I can make extra income while working full time here in the United Kingdom. And that was the best decision I made at that time because, it exposed me to quite a number of opportunities here in the UK and also boost my, financial strength as at that time. So that's why in this video, I'm going to share with you the different side hustles you can do along with your job. Some of the side hustles I'm going to mention in this video, it helps you make extra income without you having to leave the comfort of your home. As a matter of fact, with zero, you know, um, financial commitment. Basically, it's just you selling your skill set and getting back some extra income. And trust me, it's one of the best decisions you would make if you decide to explore some of these opportunities. And yeah, if you're currently in the UK and you're looking for ways to get extra income, not just for people in the UK, even outside the UK, any country at all, you can explore these opportunities and earn that extra income to help live that life you've always wanted. So if this sounds like something you'd like to know more about, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, because majority of my audience are, currently resident in the UK, I'm going to be using the UK as a reference point. While I talk through some of the, side hustles you can do to earn extra income. Now, it's no longer negotiable that living and working in the UK, you need to find that extra income to be able to, meet the kind of lifestyle you want. Trust me. Even for those who work in the healthcare space, nurses, doctors, many of them have to like pick extra shift to meet up with that, financial goal, monthly financial goal. And this is, just to mention a few, one of the major reasons is because of the increase in cost of living. And, imagine someone earning £2,500 and you've got mortgage, you've got, these other bills, insurance, you've got, council tax, you've got lots of bills. And it's, for me, even while I was back in my home country, Nigeria, I've always been big about having extra incomes. And about 80 to 85% of the funds I spent to come into the UK came from my earnings from my different side hustles at that time. And yeah, I remember working professionally as a banker, and for the 2 years, I never spent a dime from my salary because I was making far more from my side hustles, which was meeting up with my, daily obligations, financial obligations, and still able to save from all of those, earnings. So that's why if you're working as, you know, any job at all in the UK and you're looking for side hustle, one of the first side hustles you might want to leverage on is writing, content writing. Now, trust me, guys, there are loads of blogs that pay. I used to work with a particular blog at that time, and even while back in Nigeria, they were paying about £300 per week for writing. So I think I write about I used to write about 3 articles per day for 4 days. So I was contracted for 4 days. So I write like 3 articles per day, and at the end of the week, I get paid. So for 4 days, so that's about 12 articles on a weekly basis, and I get paid about $300, not pounds, $300 per day, per week at that time, which is a lot of money to me back home. Then that was practically even up to my day salary, the salary I was being paid monthly while on the job as a banker. So yeah, content writing is one of the ways to explore to earn extra income while working or living in the UK. Just sit down. And I remember that time I oftentimes write all of those content while in Lagos traffic. For those who know Lagos, Nigeria, while in traffic, I'm just on my system typing some content and all of that. And yeah, it was quite a lot of money. And I think I did that for a couple of weeks after I moved into the UK, a couple of months after I moved into the UK, before I got busy and couldn't meet up with the requirements. So yeah, content writing is one way to make extra income. Now, another way to make extra income is through website design. Now, trust me, there are lots of companies that still require people to create website for them. I remember the last website I created for a startup, I charged about £600 for the website, and it took me roughly about 2 to 3 weeks to finish up the website. And of course, I wasn't working on it every day. So it took me about 2 to 3 weeks to finish up the entire website. And that was because I was being lazy. I had, shift I had to pick up at that time. I had work I had to do. So yeah, website design is one of the ways to make extra income. There's so many people starting businesses, and yeah, you can actually leverage on that. Now, another side also you can do while working in the UK is to work as a dog walker. Now, I know it sounds ridiculous, like who would want to pay you to walk their dog? And that's the sad truth. There's so many people who are quite busy and don't have time to walk their dogs. And if you go on on Indeed, go on the job website and type in the job of a dog walker. You'll be surprised. Those that walk dogs get paid as high as £10 to £15 per hour. That's one of the it's a way for you to exercise a step, take get those steps in. At the same time, you get paid doing that. So yeah, working as a dog walker is one extra income that you can do. You can probably have an agreement with your employer that, oh, I'm going to work your dog, let's say from 5 p.m. to like 6:30 to 7 o'clock, and you get paid per hour just doing that. So yeah, dog worker is one extra way of making income. Now, another way of making income is to work as a graphics designer. Now, guys, working as a graphic designer is so many organizations, so many companies are, they constantly push out their products, doing advertisements, and they need flyers. Trust me. I also contacted someone to work on a flyer for me for, one of the businesses I currently manage, and the person get paid on a weekly basis also. So that's one extra income that you can leverage on to just to make those extra bucks really. And one of the places to get all of this, because one of the questions you probably get to ask is, how do I get customers? How do I get clients? Now, one of the ways is to, work as a freelancer, and every of this, some of the skills that I just mentioned now requires you to work as a freelancer, like website design, graphics design, content writing, and all of that. So you need to, work as a freelancer, and one of the best places to get a freelance job is Fiverr. Trust me, just make sure you have like projects and your portfolio, some of the things you've done, website you've created, if you a software developer, what are the different apps that you've been able to build in the past years. You can display all of that on your bio or your profile, and people who have seen what you've done and they want you to replicate the same for them will definitely contact you. So working on Fiverr is one way to get that opportunity to earn that extra income. Now, another job you can do is to work as a YouTube is to create YouTube thumbnail. Now, trust me, guys, I get loads of requests and loads of people asking, "Oh, can I work with you?" I recently had a colleague that work as a YouTube thumbnail designer, and he works with about five popular YouTubers, and because those guys post on a weekly basis, he definitely get to get a job with them on a weekly basis. And I think for each of the thumbnail he designs, I think he gets paid about about £180. Yeah, I think so, about £180. So imagine having, let's say you even have three, clients, and you get paid £180 times three, or let's even say £150 per per thumbnail design, and that's about £450 just designing in your home, having a coffee, watching a movie. Yeah. So it's one way to actually leverage on making extra income. Now, one other way of making income is through the social media space. Guys, you really don't want to imagine how much people pay influencers to influence for them. Trust me. If you know probably try to grow your audience, look for something you're interested in, and build that audience. Companies will pay you loads of money to share their products, their services to your audience, which is a win-win for you. You get to build that audience, which is yours, and you get paid for having those audience or building that traction on your page. One of the ways is to create a YouTube channel like this. You get paid in pounds on a monthly basis. Create an Instagram page that has a good following, and you get paid for it. I remember the first time I got my first influencing my first influencing deal with an organization, and I got paid, and I'm like, okay, this is practically what I'm going to earn on a full-time job in the UK, working 5 days a week, 9 to 5, and I got paid to just do a short video of about 6 minutes, and I get paid this kind of amount of money. So yeah, one way to make extra income is through influencing, building that social media space and all of that. So yeah, those are some of the ways that I think you can make extra income while working and living in the UK. If you have any additional ways that you are exploring and you'd like to share with us in this video, please state in the comment section. And if you find this video informative or resourceful, please do well to hit on the like button. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, also do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.